Hello and welcome to Chadwick the Drinking Chef. Today I'm doing a recipe that my mom had found a few years back, and it's actually quite good. I have no idea what the name of it is, so after I've made this, if any of you know what this is called, please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know. But it's a delightful recipe, great for the summertime, and it's good hot or cold. The main ingredients in this dish are some pasta. Now, you want to use something not like spaghetti or linguine. Normally I use seashell pasta, however I don't have any of that, so I'm going to go with some penne. You're also going to use some mushrooms, fresh mushrooms and onion, as well as some Polish kielbasa and sauerkraut. Sounds like a weird combination, but trust me, it's really good. I'm going to go ahead and get the water ready for the penne. So we'll get that boiling. And then normally I would get fresh mushrooms whole and chop them myself. I figured I would save a little bit of time. However, I do want to cut the onion myself. Now, as water prepares to boil, I'm going to go ahead and strain the sauerkraut. And while you don't want it to be completely dried out, it's good to get all the excess moisture out of it. So as that sits there, it's time for a drink break. This recipe is great with any sort of Polish sausage, kielbasa. Also, for you vegetarians out there, it'd be great without meat. Also, it could be really good with blackened chicken as well. However, I love meat, and therefore, some nice Polish sausage is going right into it. Now, I'm only going to use about half of this onion. I think the onion is a great addition, but I don't want it to overpower the rest of the flavor, so I'm only going to use half of it. Alright, I prepared a skillet with some olive oil, some butter, and some minced garlic. I'm going to let that heat up before adding the mushrooms, the meat, and the onions. So in the meantime, okay, so as the oil is heating up and melting the butter, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the mushrooms. I love mushrooms so much. And then I will toss in the onion. And I'm not a precise chef by any means, so I'm not going to tell you you need 1 teaspoon or 1 cup of whatever. It's going to be however you like to do it, however you think it's going to taste best. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to be pretty liberal with this. And then I'm going to sprinkle on some basil because I love basil. I put basil in practically everything I cook. And then some oregano. Okay, so the water is at a rolling boil at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and add the penne. Probably a little too much water, but that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add the kielbasa. Yes, my hands are clean. Strain the pasta. Put my face over it because it's good for the pores. I'm going to bust open the can of cream of mushroom soup. If you could actually only smell this right now, it's phenomenal. We're getting a little bit of layering here because this is the biggest pot I have, and it's not that big. It's going to contain a lot of food. So I'm going to put in some pasta. And layer in some of the sauerkraut. So delightful. goodies from Heat. And plop in some of this good stuff. Every time I tell anybody about this, they're like, bleh. But seriously, it is so, so good. It is now time to try. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. Well, maybe. There you have it. It's fantastic, and like I said, it's good hot or cold. Enjoy.